Hey guys, thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Pop Smoke inspired hairstyle on my 2-year-old son. This is something that he requested for me to do. He said he wanted the zigzag braids, so let's try it out and see. I am starting off with just detangling the hair and putting a little oil for my moisturizer to make sure it's nice and moisturized. Then I use the tip of his nose kind of as my guide, and I put the comb there and then I tilt it a little bit to create the zigzag, and I just go throughout the whole hair front to back. Then I do apply my jam product just to make sure it's nice and smooth and we have our middle of our part there. Then we go back, and what I'm doing is I'm starting each braid at the point of each zigzag. That's kind of like the guide that I'm going to be using to do this style here. And then we just get into it. We just braid. Of course, I start with a little piece in the beginning and then I just braid all the way down. This particular part of my son's hair is the shortest part, and I will tell you, it is a little bit harder to grip because his hair is so short, but I will tell you guys, it is possible. Remember, with the baby's hair, we're not trying to be perfect. You might have a little bit of hair hanging out, but yeah, just do your best. So again, you can see I'm just starting with that guide at the point of my zigzag, and once I put my jam product in, I'm just trying to brush it through, making sure it's nice smooth to stretch the hair. You can put heat on your kid's hair or on your child's hair. I personally at this stage don't want to just yet. So yeah, so I'm choosing not to, but that's up to you if you want to put, like, blow dry it, so you may not have to do this process here. But I find that this works perfectly fine with a little bit of product and just brushing it through. It does stretch the hair out and make it a little bit easier. And then again, we're starting with the point of that zigzag, and then we're just going to braid all the way to the end. Okay, so I did switch the camera angle because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing on this, on the top part of his head. You can see I'm starting at that guide I told you with the point of my zigzag, and then I'm just braiding it. This part of his hair is longer, so it is a little bit easier, but we just start from the middle of the head and go all the way down. Now the front part of the hair, I did put a little bit more product just so it can be a little bit more smoother. That's something that I do like to do, is just put more product at the front. That way the edges can be laid down smooth. And I just start at the tip corner of my zigzag on this one, and I kind of curve the front braid in a little bit and then go straight down, and it's gonna fall just right in front of the ear. And then I go back to the back of the hair, and I'm just using, of course, I'm still trying to use the point of the zigzags, but definitely I want it to just kind of flow with the other side of the hair. So I'm not going to let the point of the zigzag override what naturally flows. So you just kind of have to use your own judgment. But yeah, still the goal is to use the tip of the zigzag for this. And then we're just going to braid all the way down. And I know I do have a pretty different or unique way of braiding. This particular hand positioning, for me, it just works easier for me. I just feel like my hand's able to flow like this. So yeah, so my technique is a little bit different. Let me guys know if you kind of want me to slow down and show you, especially for my beginner braiders out there, if you guys are struggling or trying to learn how to braid. At one point I did find myself struggling, but I had to just switch my technique and found something that works for me, and this is a lot easier for me. So just let me know if you want me to kind of slow it down and show you guys how I do this braiding technique here. And don't forget, one of the most important things is to make sure that the hair is nice and smooth. That's how you get a nice and smooth braid. So that's like a big step that I do. Put that product in and just brush it from the root all the way to the ends of the hair. You don't want to put too much because it will make it a little clumpy, like the hairs will stick together, but make sure you put enough, that way you're able to smooth it out. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this hairstyle here. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do post new hairstyles weekly, and like the video. Thank you guys. See you next time.